That young girl, she had a trauma passing. Is that right? She had an accident, car accident. Yeah, that's what she's telling me. She just wants her family to know that she didn't feel anything. You know what I was going to say? Your dad is here. Your dad has passed over. I knew you were going to be first. I've been picking him up here for the last half hour. So your aunt has passed away, is that right? Yes. The one who had this one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, quite a while ago.
I think her mother gave it to her is what it looks like to me.
We've all got something old, a family heirloom, something that was handed down to us that we'd like to know more about. Something about the mystery, something unknown about the object. That's what we do here. Our resident psychic, Kim Dennis, reads the object and the people that brought them, and the story that lies within. I'm Christina Rosell, your host for Antiquitis Spiritus Incognitus, ASI. Today we're at the legendary Leighton Centre in southern Alberta. The Leighton Centre is the past home of Canadian painter A.C. Leighton and his wife Barbara. A.C. was born in England in 1901 and came to Canada to paint for the Canadian Pacific Railroad. Between 1925 and 1929, he was chief commercial artist, producing models, paintings, and brochures for the CPR. A.C. was a major influence in the development of the Alberta College of Art and Design and started the visual art program at the Banff Centre, formerly known as the Banff School of Fine Arts. When he died in 1965, his wife Barbara incorporated his unsold paintings into the Leighton Foundation. Their home south of Calgary, Alberta, overlooks 300 kilometers of mountain horizon and has become the Leighton Centre, which includes a gallery, weaving and pottery studios, and offers art classes to children and adults. Some of our guests have brought some very interesting things for Kim. Let's see what they have. Melody, and what have you brought for us today?
I've brought a doll that has come from the far north that was an aunt's. And I believe it was given to her by a fellow that she was engaged to at one point who was a Mountie.
Okay, so are you hoping to find out more about the Mountie and how she got engaged?
Yeah, I don't know anything. It's kind of a mystery about this guy and my aunt.
How did you get the object? Was it an inheritance or a gift?
Yes, it was an inheritance. Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what Kim can find out about your object.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm a spiritual medium. I'm able to channel people who are passed over, and through channeling them, I'm able to receive messages or insights to what's going on in people's lives. As far back as I can remember, to 4 or 5 years old, I remember having something extra, having some extra communication with God or with the other side. Hi, Melody. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you. What have you brought with me here today? Oh, okay, so this is a little doll. You know, the first thing I've got a young adult here who's passed over, is what it feels like to me. And this probably didn't belong to her, is that right? But she wants to come through to say that she's okay. So well, I don't know if you know her parents or know her mother or whatever, but she just wants to get a message to them that she is okay. I feel like she passed quickly. I don't know if she had an accident or a trauma passing or what it was, but it just feels like she passed really quickly. And she just wants her, I guess her mom, so is she a friend of yours or something like that, or your sister?
Her, someone that was very close to her is a friend.
Is a friend? Yeah, it just feels like you can get that message to her mother that she is okay, that she is okay. So this is really old, is that right?
It is.
It is. I don't know if it's like from the 40s or the 50s or something like that, but it looks like it's, and it looks like it was well played. I don't know if it was your grandmother's toy or...
It was my aunt's.
Your aunt's, is that right?
She was quite a bit older than my father.
Is that right? It just feels like it belongs to an older woman. I also feel like she may have been sick when she got this as well, too, so it may have been a gift for her while she was ill or while she was sick or had a childhood illness. Did you find this?
No, it was given to me. after my aunt passed away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like somebody found it in a box, or somebody found it stashed away, or something like that. I don't know if that's right or not. And then they gave it to you. That young girl is coming through real clear. Is there a move around you, or around her mother, or something like that? It looks like there's a move, is what she's talking about.
Yeah, I
You don't know?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
I
Okay.
don't. But I'll ask.
So your aunt has passed away, is that right? The
Yes.
one who had
Yep.
this one?
Well,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, quite a while ago.
I think her mother gave it to her, is what it looks like to me. And also think it was something to do with illness. Who had cancer who passed over?
It was
her.
my aunt,
It was
yeah.
your aunt? Okay, she's coming through a little
Yeah.
bit stronger. Just to say that she's happy that you have it. Okay. I feel like it was put away in a box somewhere. That's what it feels like. Have you been looking at old pictures or something lately? Or old photographs, have you? Yeah, she's been watching you do that, so I don't know if you're sorting out an album or old photographs or pictures or something. But she looks like your mother was going through. Yeah, she was watching her do that. And I feel like she's writing something out as well, too. So I don't know if she's putting down a bit of a family history with it or whatever, but I feel like she's writing down some memories or something like that as well, too. And I feel like she's passing them out. So I don't know if she's doing it for members of her family or whatever, but I feel like she's going to give them as a gift. Does she have female cancer or something like that? Or
She had cancer of the bowel, or liver cancer.
Liver
probably, is
cancer?
what she passed away from. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have two types of cancer?
She
Or
did
cancer?
bowel
Yeah,
and then liver.
bowel and then
Yeah.
liver.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was breast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this in a cabinet or something? Is that where you keep it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's
I
sort of
had
like
to
there's
think
the
about
doors
that
or
for a
something, but it
second.
just looks like it's
Yes,
behind a
yeah,
cabinet.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, she just watches you.
Yeah.
Okay. That young girl, she had a trauma passing. Is that right? She
It
had an
was a car
accident. Car accident. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what she's telling me. She just wants her family to know that she didn't feel anything, and that she went quickly to the side. I think there was a grandmother who came to meet her. And I don't think she was an only child. I'm sure she had siblings and stuff like
I
that.
understand
But
that she did, yeah.
but she really wants them to. She's using you. You're being a conduit to come through to say that she is
Oh,
okay. That she is okay. I feel like she wasn't alone in the car accident, so I don't know how much you know about it. But I feel like there was other
little,
people in the
yeah.
car or something like that. But she may have been the only one who passed over. Anyway, she's really strong around you. Just want you to tell her mom that she is okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we'll first talk about your doll, because that was what you brought in. Now, did you find out the information that you wanted for the doll?
Well, I think so. In part, there were some other things that kept coming up.
You had a really strong interference in your reading because of a young girl. Now, tell us about this girl that came in your reading.
It was the daughter of a close friend of mine, and she passed away in a car accident this week.
So she was a really strong influence. Tell us what Kim said about her.
She was just saying that she was fine and that she passed away quickly.
And to pass that along to her family as well. So, all right, well, you can keep your doll in a safe place. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just felt that girl just really wanted, she was a recent passing, passed away in a car accident, young adult, and really wanted her family to know that she was okay. And she used Mel as a conduit, as we call it, to come through her so that she can tell her family that she's okay. That's why it's kind of hard to read the doll, because that girl was rather overpowering, and I think she had her grandmother with her as well, too.
It's Nikki.
Okay, Nikki, and what have you brought for us today?
This is a shawl, and it was given to my mother in 1947 by my grandmother. And she had received it from her great aunt. And all I know is that my great aunt died in Scotland long before this ever went to my grandmother.
Okay, so there's potential for a lot of people to come through here.
Unknown.
Well, let's find out let's see what Kim can find out about your object.
I see the energy with my real eye, that sort of. Oh, I can just sort of see it. I can see it clear when they come in, then it comes in closer. That's when, and it just sort of is. I'm seeing it, yeah. And that's why I move around, because I'm trying to follow it. You know, it's like tuning in. Who's Nick? Is it Nick? Or Nick? Nick might want to be next. Did you? Did you like it?
I loved it. I was going to email you.
Is that your grandma's?
Yes.
Yeah, it's your grandma's. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Did somebody make this? Did she make this? Or did she create this herself? It kind of looks store-bought, but I'm hearing that it was handmade, is what she's telling me, or hand embroidered or something like that. But where do you lay this out? It's like you have it strung across something in your house or something like that.
It's been in a box for
okay,
a while.
I could just see it on the back of a couch or the back of a bed or something like that. So I don't know if that's where she used to keep it when she had it. Yeah, but she's just showing me that. Just showing me that. Okay, and your dad's passed over as well too.
Yes.
And your brother, is that right? There's a younger male here who's here as well too. Okay, I don't know if this is the grandma's connected with your dad's side of the family or not, but is it? Okay, then all three of them are here. Oh, this is really beautiful. Have you worn this out? This is a shawl, isn't it? Isn't this like a wrap of some kind, isn't it?
I've never worn it.
Okay, she must have wore it quite a bit. I don't know, but yeah, she's just happy that happy. I feel like either somebody made the whole thing or somebody embroidered it, but there's something about it being handmade, is what it feels like to me. And I think this was given to her by somebody else who owned it before. That's right. That's right, yeah. So I don't know if it was her mom's or her sister's or whatever, but somebody else gave this to her and used to have this before.
Mm-hmm. It was actually my grandmother's great aunt.
Ah, okay.
But I'm not sure.
Do you know what? There's a royal feeling. Are you British or something like this, or was
they
this?
Were British.
They were British. You know what? There's a royal feeling that goes with this. Now, this could have been more at the time of Queen Victoria, around 1901 when she passed over, or late 1800s. But there is some sort of royal connection. This is not a crest, is it, or something like that? That's on it. They're showing me something to do with the family or something to do with royalty. I'm almost seeing this with this. They're making me think of Queen Victoria. So yeah, they're making me think of Queen Victoria. So it might have just been the era when they had this.
Well, it's almost got a funereal look to it.
Yes, like a funeral. Yeah, an occasion. Yeah, it certainly does. Okay, I think she used to wear this quite often, so to make herself look beautiful. Your dad's here and your brother. Just want you to know that they love you very much and that they're here as well too. I don't know if your brother, how old he was, if he was little or what, but there's this young feeling that's around. Have you been feeling them more recently?
Yes.
Them around? Yeah. They just feel like they've been really close. They've been really close. Well, your grandma's really proud that you had this. Do you have some guilty feelings around your dad's passing or something like that? Like you weren't there or didn't make it there? Or, I don't know. It's just somebody
well, it was
does.
quite sudden.
Quite sudden, yeah. So nobody had time really to say goodbye. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. There you go.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
So Kim was really interested in this. Right away she knew where it came from, and did you find out the history in it that you wanted to?
I hadn't thought that it might be hand embroidered or handmade, which is interesting. And she also picked up on the fact that it was given to my grandmother as well.
And she did pick up on some other things besides the shawl, but she really loved the shawl and was very proud of you for having it. But what are some other things that she picked up on?
Well, she felt that my father was here, and so was my brother, and she had also picked up that my father had died quite suddenly, and my brother had died from disease. So, and they're here, and they're very happy I have the shawl, and their presence is quite strong.
And she made mention, too, that, sometimes they come across and to tell your mom about it.
That might be a tough one.
Lena, what have you brought for us today?
I brought my mother's locket with photographs inside, my mother and father.
And how did you get this locket?
Well, my mom died about 12 years ago, so that's what I remember her wearing. So supposedly it's my talisman.
Okay, and what are you hoping to find out about the object?
I just want to see how my mom's doing.
Looking for a reading of your mother who's passed away?
Yes.
All right, well, let's see what Kim has to say.
Okay.
You know what? It's my mind's eye. I just hear voices and chatter going on in my head, and they talk very, very quickly. That's why I tend to talk quickly so that I don't miss anything, so I can get the information. Do you know? And I can sort of see the energy sort of moving around as well, too, and I just try to focus in so that I can hear. You know what it looks like to me is, you know the way if you blow cigarette smoke, the way it sort of dances? It's like that, but it's very white. To me, it's very white, which is indicative of the white light and the other side and stuff. But it sort of moves and dances sort of like cigarette smoke. And sort of dissipates after a while. Like when I do a reading, it takes me 30 or 40 minutes. I really can't get much after that because it dissipates. How are you? Good. Come on, have a seat. Hi, pleased to meet you.
Put your hands up, teasing, sorry.
That's okay. All right, so obviously this belonged to a woman. That's what I can see. I was picking up Mom. I don't know if it was your mom's or not. Okay, and your mom's passed over, is that right? Just wants to say that she is right here. She's got another woman, an older woman standing behind her. I think your grandmother, or her mom is with you as well, too. There's also a young female with them as well, too, so I don't know if your mom lost a sister or somebody younger, but it just feels like it was a sister or somebody comparable to her that is with her as well too. Mom just wants you to know that she loves you very much, and she knows that you treasure this. And I don't know if you wear it periodically or not, but she says she's just happy that you put it out and you show it. This is a locket, so I would imagine there's pictures inside. Is it two different people?
Yes.
Is it? So I don't know if your dad is. There's a picture of your father in here as well too. He might be passed over as well too. I'm not sure, but there's a man here who smoked. That's with your mom. So I don't know if your grandfather, her dad, yeah, that feels right, is with her as well. To just get a smoky smell. Okay. Watches over you. I'm sure you think about your mom often. She just wants you to know that she, any reoccurring thought about anybody on the other side is the easiest way they let you know that they are with you. Did you just have this cleaned or something? Or did you, we're polishing it or something like that? Okay. Oh, I see a cloth. Do you wrap it in a cloth?
I did for the way out here.
Oh, for the way out here. Okay. That's what she's showing me. Okay. Okay, good. I think she was sick for a while before she passed over. There's a sense of you taking care of her, or her being taken care of. Okay, but she just wants you to know that she's not sick anymore. Who had trouble with their head, or had a head problem? I don't know if they had a stroke or Alzheimer's stroke. Okay, is that your mom, or is that? It is your mom. Okay, so she's just telling me. Anyways. Okay, good. Did your mom lose a baby or something like that? She's got a baby on her lap. So there was a baby lost early, or a child lost early. So you can identify that child, is that right? Yeah. Okay, she wants you to know, I don't know if it was yours or not, but, or yeah. Okay, then she wants you to know that she's got the baby up there safe. Did you know if it was a boy or girl?
I knew I had a termination.
Okay, so, I think it's a boy. It was the feeling that I have. So I don't know if they ever told you, or if it's probably not. But it just feels like she says that she's got your baby up there and safe, and you'll see him again when you pass over. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was given to her as a gift. Yeah, so I don't know if it was a birthday gift or a wedding gift or what it is, but I feel like she was given this for an occasion. She wore it a lot. It meant a lot to her. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you're welcome.
Kim had a lot to say to you. First, let's talk about your object. Did you find out the information or get the information that you wanted from it?
She knew it was from my mom, and there was 2 photographs inside. And I really just wanted to find out how my mom was doing, and she's doing well. And
she had a really strong presence in your reading as well, and Kim had some interesting messages for you, and what were they?
Yes. Well, I'd asked her if I was told before that I would be moving in 2 years, and so I asked her about that, and so I'm going to be meeting a guy and having a vacation property someplace, and
she told you about your profession, how you've turned your hobby?
Yes. She told me that I'm going to be winning some kind of an award for a photograph. One's a scenic and one's a face. An older woman face, so I can hardly wait.
What are you going to take from the reading? What are you going to take with the information? And I mean, how does it make you look at what she does in a different light?
She knew a lot of things that she wouldn't have known otherwise, because I don't know her. So she's definitely got a talent.
Her mom came through loud and clear. Yeah, just like it was a strong connection. Yeah, because they always come through with lots of love. That's one of the first messages they say, that they're here and they love you.
Today I bought a box that my dad made in elementary school.
Okay, is there anything that is inside the box?
And inside the box I have his watch.
And what are you hoping to get from Kim for this object?
I just want to see if she can contact my dad, and I want to see how he is.
So your dad has passed over then?
Yes, he has.
All right, well, let's see what you can get out of this then.
Great, thanks. I'm looking forward to it.
I tend to start picking up the reading, or people for the reading, before they even show up. Especially with the first one, I'll start picking up people, you know, and I'll go, that person's got a mom who's coming, or a dad, or whatever who's passed over. So they'll start hanging around me. Sometimes young people who are passed over, I may have them with me all day. Well, I just keep coming in and out, and I know that somebody's going to visit me today. That day is going to have a child who's passed over, or something like that. I did that with a lady who came. She lost her son, and I thought he passed in an avalanche. He was a young boy. He showed me his name was Al or Alex, and that he passed. I thought he died in an avalanche, but he showed me that the snow and falling all day. And when his parents came, I said, "What, did he die in an avalanche?" He said, "No, he was mountain climbing and fell off the mountain." Hi, Debbie. Hi, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming today.
Well, thank you for being here.
Okay, so what have you brought me here?
This is a box that my dad made.
You know what I was going to say? Your dad is here. Your dad has passed over. I knew you were going to be first. I've been picking him up here for the last half hour while everybody's been setting up. He also has his mother with him as well, too. So I don't know if you knew your grandmother or not, but she just wants to say that she's here as well, too. Did he make this, or was this made for him? He made it. Okay, and it looks like he used to keep all kinds of odds and ends in it and stuff like that. I don't know if you have it. Do you have a son?
No, I don't.
Okay, there's another young boy that used to use this as well, too. Yes. Is what he's telling me. Okay, and then it went to you. Is that right? Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Do you have it out somewhere where everybody can see it? Yes, it looks like it's displayed.
Yeah, I have it in my family room.
What have you got in here? I want to say thread or something like that.
No.
Or cloth or something like that.
I did have a cloth in there.
A cloth in there? Okay, I don't know why you took it out. Okay, he's just showing me that. Anyways, I feel like your dad passed with something to do with the stomach or the lower part of his body. So I don't know if he had bowel problems or kidney problems or what, but he was just showing me distress in the lower part of his body. Is that right?
Well, part of it.
Part of it? Okay,
that's more his liver and spleen.
Okay, that's what I could be seeing in here. Yeah, it just looked like sort of the internal organs in his abdomen. I think you think about him often, and he just wants you to know that he is with you all the time. He's really proud that you got this or saved this. So, were you? Okay, looks like you snafu'd it, actually, is what it looks like to me. But he's just glad that you have it. Feels like it will be passed down. I don't know if you have children or not, but I do feel like it's going to be passed down in the family. In the family. Was your grandmother short?
Yes.
It just looks like she was like 5 or 5'1" or something like that. Just with okay. She's just standing behind your dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you redo something to this? Did
no.
you like put some extra varnish on it or something like that?
I have another one at home that somebody refinished.
Refinished. Okay, that your dad made. Okay, he's talking about one that was refinished. Okay,
Yeah.
he's kind of laughing at that with his finger. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't want anybody touching it.
No, that's what he's
I don't. I mean, he probably made other things as well too. He's talking about a long stick or something like that. I don't know if it's a walking stick or a cane or whatever. He may have carved that and made that as well too.
He did.
Okay. Well, I just want you to know that he's proud of you. Well, there you go.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Were you surprised at some of the things that she said?
Yes, I was, because she seemed to pick up things about the objects that I brought that she had them dead on, so it's great. Dead on, oops.
No pun intended on that one. That's okay. She would appreciate that, trust me. And what are you going to take from your reading?
I think it's really nice to know that the people that you're probably missing that have passed on, they're still with you, so that's really good to me.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I think it's just like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Oh, for sure. I just think it comes in quicker. It used to take me an hour or so to do a reading, and now I can bang one off in 30 or 40 minutes. So I'm a lot quicker. It's right there at my fingertips now. By the time I'm 80, it'll be pretty scary. That's what I think. I think this room actually is a very old room, and they added on to it. But he's very much in the house, is what it feels like to me. I just feel like he's really happy with what they've done with the house. Made it into a gallery and stuff like that, and haven't torn it down and stuff. So he's really pleased with that, because he didn't get to live in it, I guess, as long. So other people are enjoying it.
And that's how ASI works. From the Leighton Center, I'm Christina Rosell. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Hey, give me a hug. Come on, honey. Did you find out about the object, what you were looking for?
Not really.
What did you just say?
I said I feel like I just got all flushed in there.
She didn't embarrass you, though.
No, it was a good thing.
Well, I bought it off eBay, and I don't really know why I bought it. I just was sort of drawn to it, and maybe because it reminds me of sort of the, funky 60s furniture that I grew up with.
I can see something there. That's because you're not psyched.